Twitch streamers have a thing for getting into drama. And it's not something where it's like, you know, it's a clash of communities where it's like, oh, well, things that are acceptable on Twitch aren't acceptable on YouTube. It's just that Twitch streamers are just so full of themselves. They're dicks, all right? And so are we, right? But we're dicks in, like, a good way. Like, we call people out, we're still dicks about it, but, like, you know, it's different, all right? It's good. Trust me on this one. But, you know, it is true that Twitch streamers, they're full of themselves. They got these really big egos. I think it's, like, it's part of the nature of the game, right? Because when you're streaming, you got all these people in your chat or whatever subbing to you, throwing you money at your feet or whatever. You know, it kind of feels good. It feels empowering. You're like, damn, like look at me right here. Look at all these little simps that are just, you know, throwing all their pennies at my feet. You know, it's kind of cool. And then it kind of gives them like this big head where they could basically just do whatever they want or whatever. And then when people like challenge them or something or call them out for something, they basically just lose and do some dumb shit on stream. I feel like that's like what's happened. Like that's like the dynamic that takes place. Cause there's got to be a reason why these people always like do or say some really dumb shit. I guess it's also cause, you know, streaming is live and it's like impromptu. So you're naturally gonna do some stuff you wouldn't normally do. But what am I talking about? Well, Pokimane got into some stuff recently. Now, it's kind of interesting that Pokimane's in the news. I don't know if you guys know, but Bowblax, who's a big part of our channel, he's a co-host on my, not nightly, but my frequent live podcast we do on this channel. He's a co-host. He's got his own YouTube channel, 124K subs. I'm sure you guys know that, though. But one of his first dramas that really kind of put him on the map was his Pokimane drama, where he had just done a video where he just, you know, collects a few tweets from Twitter videos or whatever when her and Keemstar were going at it, and he compiled all these tweets and these videos into this one main video, just kind of, you know, collecting all little pieces of the drama, putting them into one archived video. Now, Pokimane had striked this down, which was actually a very big controversy. A lot of people ended up covering the story. I covered it, which is how I met Bowblax. I think Right Opinion did a giant video on it, which got like 1 million views or something. This was a big deal back in the day because it was, I guess it was the straw that broke the camel's back, where the whole YouTube community was like, okay, enough is enough. We're gonna call this out. It's time to put a stop to this, because this was fairly common. Twitch streamers would, you know, strike people for showing their stuff all the time, but in their own streams, they would watch other people's content. So it's just kind of weird. It's like, okay, well, you're watching people's full videos or whatever, yet you think you have the right to strike people when they show clips of what you're doing, even if it's fair use or whatever. It's just, you know, it sounds like Susie Lou stuff. It just kind of, it's a little strange, right? So people just kind of banded together to call us out because they were like, hey, this is wrong. Let's put an end to this. Well, it seems like she had learned, because she hadn't really gone into any situation or drama after this. She had apologized for it, although she's now taken that apology down, interestingly enough. But now there's a clip surfacing where she is going back to her old ways, it would seem. Josh Pescator tweeted this clip out. This is exclusive Twitch streamer Pokimane. She's mad at Gundam is here, who's a commentary YouTuber, because he dared to criticize her and the men simps who donate large amounts of money. The video is comedic and satirical, but it offended Pokimane so much she calls out the sponsor of the video. Now, before we take a look at this video right here, I'm gonna go ahead and boost the audio a bit. But before we take a look at this video, I just want to point out, you know, these Twitch streamers, when you call out their, especially the women, right? And I know that's gonna that's gonna get taken, that's gonna get clipped or whatever. People are gonna, oh, you can't say that, Augie. Yes, I can. But I mean, look, it's common, right? You know, these women, when you call out their most loyal fan base, which are the simps, let's just be honest here, they're the simps, they're the desperate men or whatever the meme is, you know, they're throwing their money or whatever. You can call these people out, it de-incentivizes the simps in donating because they don't want to get made fun of, they don't want to get called out. So the streamers will protect the simps, they'll popularize simping, so they get more donations. It's smart. It's effective. And that's the warfare here. That's the class warfare. The simps, the e-girls protect the simps, even though they have no respect for the simps, because they want the money. They want that success, the viewership at the end of the day. It's like the animal kingdom going at each other, you know? Anyway, let's play this video.
She can't believe anyone would sponsor these shenanigans. Like, what? And I will say, for this company to sponsor a video that's literally 20 minutes of talking shit about me? You will never see.
Whoa.
Dude, your website's so ass it won't even load.
Oh,
But
shit.
if you ever reach out to me, if I ever see you in my inbox, on site.
Damn.
On fucking site.
Dude, she's pissed.
Like, no company should do that just about ever. Oh, is this a video where some random dude behind a VR machine calls a girl a thought for 20 minutes? Really want to put my logo on that one. Ha ha.
God, she is just something else to listen to, man. So she's mad that, again, this YouTuber Gundam is here, which, by the way, just while I'm live here, let's go ahead and pull up the video. From my understanding, it's like the tweet said, it's a satirical video, doing the simp, the thought stuff. You remember PewDiePie did a video calling out Alinity. Not really calling out, but just doing the jokes. Like, in 2018, the big word was thought. Today, the big word is simp, and though it attacks different categories, you know, thought refers to the booby streamer, and simp refers to the desperate man donating to the streamer, both of these words are now looked at as derogatory to the same group of people, which is the e-girl. The thought criticizes the e-girl, but the simp, that's her main supply, you know, that's her supply of milk. And she wants to make sure that supply is, you know, is ever flowing and fruitful. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Where even is this video, man? Ah, here it is. Simp willingly goes homeless for Pokimane. Oh, so he's doing a video talking about that one guy. I saw this. I think we talked about this on my podcast. Yeah, I remember this guy. So he's just doing a video goofing on simps for Pokimane. Nothing wrong with this video, man. I don't know why she's got a sticker. I mean, I do know why, but realistically, no one should be offended by this. No one should be actually unironically triggered by this. That doesn't make any sense. Now, do I think she's actually gonna go after the sponsor or whatever? Nah, I don't think so. I think she's just kind of pissed off on stream. It doesn't make it any less funny, but, you know, I don't think she, unless that, I think that's my stance right now. Unless that changes, that's something else. But I don't think she's actually gonna go through the effort of hitting up the sponsor. If she did, though, that'd just be something else. You know, going after people's income directly, attacking people. I mean, look, we're in an age where videos are demonetized constantly. Sponsors are our last bet. A lot of people criticize YouTubers for selling out or whatever, but the fact of the matter is that sponsors allow YouTubers to continue to be edgy, to continue to be funny, to continue to do comedy of some sort. You know, because obviously ads aren't sufficient, ads aren't going to pay you much. Sponsors allow YouTubers to continue to be as real as possible, ironically enough. Bowblax, the original guy, got into controversy, like I'd mentioned before, with Pokimane a few years back, has put out a video. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
This Pokimane versus ItsAGundam drama has been driving me absolutely insane. A year ago, Pokimane false copyright striked a video. That video was mine. Pokimane said that was not fair use, took it down with a false copyright strike because obviously only 12 seconds of a Twitter video within your own video is fair use, but her argument is that I didn't commentate in it, so that kind of doesn't make it transformative in whatever way. Once Cavus covered it, she got in contact with me and tried to fix it. Unfortunately, at that point, the copyright strike already timed out. It's been going on for 2 months. Because I got in contact with her, I was able to get an apology from her, and she was able to tell me her reasoning to doing it, and she seemed pretty sincere. I thought she would change, honestly, right? She said the reason was she doesn't want people to see her in a negative light, and she wanted to take it down so people would just stop talking about the drama. Now, we have a similar situation with ItsAGundam, where she doesn't want people talking about her in a negative light and talking about her fans in a negative light, so she decides to go after his sponsors in order to punish him for making that video. And I guarantee you, if she didn't have the copyright strike controversy with me earlier, she would either try to take down his video with a copyright strike or a community guideline strike in order to silence any criticism, because she absolutely cannot stand people talking bad about her. There has been other smaller drama scenarios between this one and mine with Pokimane, and since I had open DMs with her, I always tried to talk with her and be like, yo, hey, maybe you should say this, or maybe you should do that about it, and eventually she just said, hey, or every time I reached out to her, she tried to make some sort of excuse like, oh, I cover drama, or I'm being hypocritical, or something along those lines. Her ego got in the way. She has not learned from the situation, and she will never learn, and that's why I don't like Pokimane. This Pokimane versus ItsAGundam drama has been driving me absolutely insane.
Well, there you go. Trust no one online. Hopefully she doesn't actually go after the sponsor. If she did, I wouldn't be too shocked. I mean, I'd be a little shocked because that's like an extreme measure to go. It's not like somebody just minorly pisses you off or whatever. You know, you're actually going the additional line. That'd be kind of weird. But I don't think she's gonna do that. But, you know, her reaction's so funny nonetheless. My name's ItsAGundam. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Catch me tonight live on the air. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.